Hello, hello. Okay, so it's been a minute since I've done a tutorial, and this week has been a really cool week. A big name in the mascara industry, who I'm lucky enough to call a friend, Melanie Astol, shared my cheetahHAC, and of course people went nuts over it, and she was sweet enough to give me credit, which I really, really appreciate. It has been really popular and it has exploded so much that a lot of people don't know that I'm the one that came up with it. So the fact that she was kind enough to give me that shout out meant a lot to me. And so she used the cheetahHAC and she loved it. But one thing she did say was, you know, I usually wear my contour a little bolder. And so that kind of got my wheels turning. Okay, so I developed the cheetahHAC for clients who were either struggling with application as far as putting too much product on, or those clients who are just terrified of the makeup altogether. Like they order it and they're so excited and it comes in and then they're like, woo, and they don't want to touch it because they're afraid of messing it up. And so the whole point was to show you how easy it actually is to do. But we have this whole other group of women who do know how to hack, which when I say hack, I mean that stands for highlight and contour. So we've got this group of women that they do know how to hack, and they like the cheetahHAC and it works great for them, but they want like a more detailed sort of advanced version of it. And so that is what we're gonna do today. And we're gonna get started. Typically, I color correct under my eyes with some Frenchie, but it's up at the studio right now. So I'm just gonna skip that part and go right into like my hack. So I'm gonna go in with White Peach, which is my color right now, and I'm going to dot that under my eyes. I have shifted colors so much lately. I'm using 3 different highlight colors on my face. My main shade right now is White Peach, but when I blend that, it's still a little too light for my face. So I'm mixing White Peach with June, and then I'm using Linen to brighten. So right now, this is the White Peach, and typical cheetahHAC, I'm just dotting this all over the place, down my nose, under my eyes, on my forehead. Okay. There we go. All right, so I've got the White Peach. Now I'm gonna go in with the June, which is a darker shade. And I am going to go in, and I'm gonna sort of go in down here and on my forehead. I'm gonna stay away from my under eyes because I want that to be significantly brighter, and that's where I'm gonna put the Linen. So I'm just sort of going in between the White Peach dots with this June shade, which is darker by about, I think it's 3 shades. It's 3 shades darker than the White Peach. And so that when that's all blended, it's gonna give me like the perfect match for my skin. That's another great thing about the cheetahHAC is you can marry all these different colors and literally make the perfect shade for your skin. Okay, so I've got that. Let me get some June up here on my forehead. And over here in the crook of my nose where I've got those busted capillaries, got to cover those up. Okay, so I've got June and White Peach. Now I'm gonna go in with the Linen, which is one of our lightest shades. It's our second lightest shade. The lightest one is Moonlit. And I'm gonna come in the crook of my eye, and I'm gonna go in between these White Peach dots under my eye and sort of in this like triangle shape at the front of my face. Okay, so right in here. And then I'm gonna do it over here as well. And just sort of keep to that triangle theme. It doesn't have to be perfect. Do a couple dots on my nose, couple dots between my brows, just in the center of my forehead here. Just brightening up sort of the center of the face. And then a couple on my chin. Okay, now this is where this is gonna differ from the typical cheetahHAC. Usually, then I would go in with my contour and my lip and cheek, and then I blend everything all at once. But we're gonna do a more detailed contour application. So we're gonna go ahead and blend this out the way that we have it right now. And I'm gonna use the small end of the B² brush, and I just go in a circular motion and just buff that into the skin. And it's gonna give me perfect coverage. It's not gonna be too heavy. It's not gonna be cakey. I'm not gonna have any issues. And you can see how perfect that coverage is, okay? here, get the crook of my eye. Here we go. Okay, so there we have that. Okay, I'm gonna blend the other side. Just like that. And I'm just buffing it into my skin, you guys. Just not too much pressure, but enough to blend it. And I'm just going in sort of a circular motion. Just think like if you're not old enough to understand this reference, you need to stop watching this video. But like Daniel-san, like wax on, wax off, like we're waxing on. So I've got amazing coverage right there. Like it looks great. Let me adjust this camera just a little bit so you guys can see me more head on. There we go. So if you weren't going to do a hack, you could totally stop right here, but why wouldn't you do a hack? It looks amazing. So here's where we're going to get a little more detailed, okay? I'm going to get my detail hack brush, and I am going to go into one of my new favorite contours, which is henna, and I am going to hack with the brush. So this is for those of you who are very comfortable with your application, but the ease of the cheetahHAC and the perfect marriage of all of those colors on your face is totally your jam, but you still want to be able to like contour your nose and get like a really chiseled cheek. So I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to come into my cheekbone. I'm going to look in my mirror over here so I can see exactly what I'm doing. Hold on. I have children, which means I have fingerprints on every glass surface in my house. And I'm going to come into that cheekbone. Some people start up here. I have found for me, I do better starting down here. And I'm just going to drag it up my face, right? Get a nice sharp line, and then I'm going to blend it upwards, just like that. And that's going to give me like a really chiseled contour line. And you can, this makeup is buildable, so you can come in and darken that up. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to get that contour line, and then I'm just going to fluff it up like that. Now I will still go back in and blend this here in a minute. This is just getting the contour on my face. So this is like a little too stripey looking for my taste, okay? To each their own. This is too stripey for me. And then I'm going to come up here on my forehead. I'm going to contour that. Just like that. Go back towards the hairline. And I always go down by my eyebrows a little bit. Then I'm going to take the same brush and I want to contour my nose. So I'm going to take the edge of the brush and I'm going to press it and I'm going to kind of wiggle it into that contour. And I'm going to basically stamp and wiggle the bridge of my nose. So you can sort of see that line. The trick with contouring your nose is that it has to be the perfect marriage of shadow and highlight. Because if you just use the contour and you don't add any extra highlight on there, you're gonna look like you have two stripes down your nose, and that's not what we want. All right, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna stamp the other side. It's also, see, I have a fairly narrow nose, so I just kind of stamp on the edge of the bridge of my nose. If you have a wide nose, do not stamp the outside, bring it in, okay? Make that line smaller. That's what's gonna make your nose look more narrow. I don't have a wide nose, so that's not something I can really show you, but, and then if you mess up, you just wipe it. And then what I do is I use my finger and I actually bring that contour line right up to my brow. So it goes all the way up, okay? Same thing here. And I'm just patting that with my finger and sort of shading that in. Just like that. And then you get the end of the nose as well, okay? We could even come in and contour the underside of our lip just a little bit right there at the bottom is gonna pull that lip down for you and give you more of a pout. See how that just pulls that lip down? So now we have this more detailed contour look. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna add some lip and cheek, just right here. Once again, cheetah method. Just dabbing it right there, sort of where the contour line meets the highlight, okay? And then I'm also gonna take some more of my linen on my finger and I'm gonna go right down the center of my nose, in between those two henna marks that I put there, okay? And see how chiseled that looks? Okay, Now I'm gonna go back in with my brush, my B squared, and I'm gonna blend this lip and cheek, and I'm gonna blend that henna up a little bit. And it's gonna give me a much more detailed hack look than just the cheetahHAC, okay? So this is gonna be just a little bit more time consuming than your regular cheetahHAC. I think I'm at about 10 minutes right now. Typically it takes me like 5 to 7 to get my hack done, okay? But this is also not for every day. This is for like date night or girls night or whatever. Okay, so definitely a more chiseled look. I am going to go and blend my nose. You guys can't see, but I can see that it needs some blending. And this, I just kind of go down. I don't really buff, I just go down the nose. And there we go, see? And if you wanted to get even more detailed, you could take the small end of this detail hack and go into your light, like your linen, your brightening highlight, and come right under that contour line and really sharpen that up. See how that brightened that whole area right there, and just sort of blended a little bit with the brush. And now I've got this amazing, like, sharp contour line, perfect shadowing. Come over here, do the same thing. This is also a great way, like if you feel like your contour came a little too low or like a little too close to your mouth, it's almost like an eraser. See how it's just sharpening that right up and making it look absolutely perfect. So there you guys go. After this, I would bake my makeup with some powder, and then I would come in and do like my Georgia illuminator, but I'm gonna save that for another day. I just really wanted you guys to see that you can use the cheetahHAC and still get like a really advanced, detailed look to your hack with Mascara Beauty. So hope you enjoyed that tutorial. If you did, like my page, send your friends to come follow me, and if you need a color match, dude, holler, we will get you set up. Have a great day.